Hello world! Wave Time here, bringing to you another episode of Feed the Beast Insanity. So we have quite a few things that we're going to need to do before we really get into things. And the first thing that we should get is we're going to need 2 more advanced alloy plate thingamabobbers. Yes. So let's throw those in to get the advanced alloy plates, and we're going to need to make 3 advanced machines. But first we need to make 5 circuits, so I'm cooking up some rubber right now in the induction furnace, which happens to be right here, yes. And we're going to need to grab some copper for 1. Copper, I need copper. And we're also going to need to get some chow, because dang it, I am famished. We're going to need even more copper than that because we're going to be making a lot of stuff. So let's get this first. Try to ignore the bloody Enderman. Nom 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 nom. And might as well get both of them. Okay, so stack those bowls and let's see. The first thing that we're going to need to do... Oh gosh, 2 of them are after me. And I'm gonna die, aren't I? Whew, that was close. Never do that again. Didn't I say that last time? Anyways, okay, let's try to get as much of the matter out of here as possible. And we're going to need to make quite a bit of glowstone. Let's get the rest of it as redstone. And let's see, we're going to need to make 5, count them, 5 circuits. So, getting our copper cable. 5 there, and... there we go. And redstone here to make the rest of them. Okay, you got 8 circuits. So, okay, wasn't exactly planning that, but whatever. Okay, and the first thing that we're going to need to do is, well, we're going to need to get a bit more matter, but mass fabricator. The mass fab takes 4 glowstone dust, so we need to keep those, and we need 4 more glowstone for that. So we need even more redstone. So let's just get some redstone. And I believe it is 2 circuits. 2 circuits. Lapis. Glowstone. And get out of my freaking face before I kill you. You know, I am just such a loving spirit. They can just tell because of my awesomeness, and you're getting in my field of vision. I don't like you, I don't like you. Get away! Okay, trying to be a little more serious here. Mass fabricator. Needs also a Laptron crystal, which needs even more of that fun stuff. And we need only 4 of this glowstone, so we'll just turn the rest of it to redstone for the time being. Now we're going to need to get also diamond. Take this, turn it into one of those awesomes. One of those awesomes, yes, that's it. And we're going to need 6 of this. So we might have enough to get 6 when we throw away all of our useless stuff. Okay, that's good. Throw away that. Shut up. You can tell how well this episode is going to go. So Laptron crystal, glowstone, advanced circuits. Now we just need the machine blocks. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. Okay, there goes 1. And I know you always go behind me, so what's the point of trying to teleport away? You morons. Okay, I think we're gonna need like 48 coal. So I think that will be enough. Hopefully. Still, we need to make a Klein star because that's the only way to really change it. Without, we can just make, nah. I love being very indecisive. It is making everything so much fun. Coal. That might be enough for starters, so let's throw this all in. See how much we can get, and we're going to need to make at least 4 carbon plates. And this will not be enough for all 4. Unfortunately. That's enough for 2. So we could get 1 advanced machine. Hey, wait, do we have another carbon plate anywhere? Carbon, carbon, carbon. No? Huh, how are we missing one of our carbon plates? Oh well. There we go, 3. Maybe it's in here. No, no, no. I am probably being very, very, very blind right now. So I hope you excuse my ineptitude. So we're going to have to wait for some fuel. Probably the only way to do the waiting for the fuel is to actually convert some of this. Okay, how much redstone do we need? Not a lot. That should be enough for at least some of it. So let's throw this in. Can we even macerate charcoal? Because if we can, that would be very useful, but I doubt it. 3, 2, 1, 1 bit. 2 more plates, that's good. So we'll just need 1 more plate. Okay. There we go. Now we can actually make our mass fabricator, which we have to feed to the beast. So we can't really get too attached to it. Get that, that. And finally, we can combine this all together to make our mass fabricator. Da 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 da. And throw this in our chest, fancy chest, and maybe sort everything so that we have some form of sanity left. Okay, so we're going to need to wait for a bit more gunpowder. In fact, we probably have enough. Bonsai. That is more than enough, and we need 8 coal. We're going to need a few more, because eventually I'm going to want to make my own mass fabricator. But that will be good. If we have extras, whatever. We'll just use the extras later. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. There we go. So we got our advanced machine. Now we just need to make the machine block. Oh wait, we need to get those back. And let's see, we need to get iron and a furnace to make the iron furnace. So throw this away. I wonder what happens to be behind me. If there's an Enderman, yes, there's an Enderman. Okay, I am not looking at you. You do not have to be afraid of me, Mr. Enderman. I will not hurt you. Get closer to me, however, and you'll find I am not very tolerable. Stupid Enderman. Now he's just mocking me. I mean, come on. Mocking me like that? That's no fun. Okay, we need more redstone now. So once again, everything out of the table. And what is it? How much? We need 2 redstone. Good, 2 redstone. Combine the 2 redstone with the iron furnace to get an electric furnace, which when combined with 7 pieces of copper and an advanced machine block, which I did not craft for some reason. We can make an induction furnace, which concludes every single item that we need. Now let's see, throw this in, do we have enough space? Yes, we do, we have enough space, and we're gonna have to throw this in, because, you know, that's kind of creepy. Throw the rest of our junk in, and now, sort, grab, and finally go to the monument. There we go. It's the only way to travel, you know. Okay, so, mass fabricator, terraformer, recycler, geothermal generator, MFSU, centrifuge extractor, singularity compressor, rotary macerator, plus a little induction to work itself out, and we get The next challenge completed! Which is over here? Yes, it is! So let's pick up reward. Pick up our reward for our reward time. Because, you know, that's how we roll. And for our reward, we got clay, finally, and silver. Clay and silver, clay and silver. Hello, Enderman. Yep, you saw me. He does not like me. Come over here. You want to teleport over here. Or not. Haha, you lose. And I looked at him, so he's probably gonna teleport over here. That's not exactly fun. Okay, put the clay in our transmutation table, tablet, thingamabobber. Let's cook it to make a brick. Let's teach this brick. And we're going to need to get how many? 8 times 4, which is 32. So when we bring these together... Oops, I need more than that. Oh, derp. Yes, yes, that's of course. Of course that's how you make a brick. You surround an empty space, and then you make bricks. That's how it goes. That's how it will always go. And you're going there. Okay, so we got a little piece of heaven. And now we gotta figure out how we're going to use this to advance ourselves in EMC generation. Now there are a few paths that we can take and that we will take. And that's gonna take a bit of time to diffuse itself. That's done, that's good. Now let's make a few things before we actually get to the serious part of... Actually, I'm going to reap this field, and then I'll be right back and explain what we'll do afterwards. Because reaping this field, it's annoying, and I want to find lazier ways to generate EMC. So, as you know, it's very difficult to just add the pumpkins in to this transmutation table to get all the EMC. So, what we should do is make a much easier way to do all of that. So, let's make an alchemical chest. Yes, an alchemical chest. For only $9.95, we can make an alchemical... learn to speak way. You can make an alchemical chest pretty cheaply. We're just going to need to get some more... well, we're going to have to take all of this matter out. And once again, and probably for the last time... go get gunpowder from this chest over here to convert stuff into fuel. We'll need 1 redstone, 1 charcoal, and 1 piece of coal. Then we can probably convert everything else into coal and start macerating it. So, 1 redstone, 1 charcoal, rest of it coal, and we need to get more stuff out of here. Okay, so we're going to need each of the covalence dusts, which is like this. So charcoal, oops, I could have made it like that, but oh well. And finally, the most expensive covalence dust is with a diamond and coal. There we go. Now we just take a chest from here. Let's throw this in, get more charcoal. Now we're going to need to make a chest, which is very simple to make. So simple that you can make it yourself, though we don't have it in our transmutation table. That would be very easy if we could just, you know, take it from our trans table. Which, in fact, we'll teach it to it. There we go. Just time. Okay, now also, what we're going to need to do is, we'll do that after. Okay, take our trans table, and I'm going to try to remember the recipe. Covalence dust there, and 1 there. And we need iron and stone. I said iron and stone. There we go. Alchemical chest, todified. Now, what we'll also need to do is get some obsidian to surround our alchemical chest. Now, is it like this with diamonds? And we make an alchemical condenser. So what we can do is have it as a target. we can place it down and have anything like, say, we want to make coal, and we can put any sort of matter in it to make coal. Simple enough, really. And break it because we don't need that 64 EMC. Ha ha ha. So what we're going to do with this is make something very fun. Well, we'll first need to be able to get a few materials from this to use. So we're going to need to get some copper. Let's just get a lot of copper, shall we? And we're going to also need some tin. Not as much tin, but still tin. And we're also going to need to get some redstone. So let's get as much of the stuff from here as possible. And get some redstone. And this redstone we'll use with what did we want the redstone for? Ah, yes, that's why. Okay, so we're going to need some more redstone to get. Okay. And charcoal. Derp. Okay. Hoping that's the last time. Probably not, but whatever. So we'll feed redstone with the copper to make some redstone wires, which we'll use in a second. But we'll need to expand this platform out a bit so that we'll have more working space. Let's call it that. Working space. Now what we're going to build is a milking machine. A milking machine basically takes buckets, takes a cow and using deployers milks it and generating EMC. Now per milk bucket it's a net gain of 81. So if you have that running a lot, it will basically add up. So let's see, there we go, that should be enough. And we're going to take our sweet little time there. Now we're also going to need to get some sand. Sand. Going to need to get a lot of sand because we're going to combine it. Hey, wait, we have sand. Derp. We're going to combine it to make some silicone boules. So take this. It'll make some silicone boules, which we'll need to cut with a diamond handsaw. Look at how much junk I have in my inventory. It's unbelievable. Come on. Get in there. I don't need you. I never needed you. Levers, I might. But, whatever. Okay. Okay, what to do? So, I got the iron that I needed. Was it 2 iron? I don't know. Why did I need iron again? Probably something important. Yes, that's what I was getting. Okay, let's combine these with these to make some of that brass. So iron with some sticks. And we'll make a diamond saw. With 3 sticks, 2 diamonds, and 2 iron, we'll make the diamond saw. I bet you didn't see that coming. I saw it coming. When will that joke ever be good? Probably never, but whatever. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Okay, so how good is the EMC for this? Energy, good. We have 5 of those, so we're almost ready for another. Let's grab as much as this we can. This we'll throw away. This we don't have for some reason anyways. Yeah, you suck, so you're staying. Okay, convert all of this. Our milk farm is going to start... Let's see. This is a good location. Now let's put it out here so that we even have more room. Okay. Milk farm starts there. We'll just put diamonds in here as an interim so that we can convert a bunch of this useless garbage into nice little diamonds, which are full of EMC goodness. Okay, getting that done, and you love skipping away at your merry pleasure, I'm sure. Okay, a lot of brass, so I think we're good in that department. Taking our silicone boules, we'll make it into silicone wafers, and we'll turn some of this into redstone. Yay, wootness. Okay, got the redstone. Taking the rest of that away. Redstone, redstone. Wafers, we'll make some red doped wafers, which we'll need, in some filters which we'll need to make. So let's see. We're going to need, for this design, 8 filters, 4 deployers, and a bunch of tubes. You get over there, you stupid thing. Hey! Stop walking away from me. Stop walking away from me. You walked away from me. I hate you. Okay. Now that that insanity is over, we can take those diamonds away, because actually take 1 diamond away because we won't need it. And then we'll make those into tubes. Yeah, sure. Got the wafers. Let's just create the stuff. So we need 16 pistons. No, 12 pistons. 12 pistons, good. We'll need, let's see, 2 gold per filter, so we need 16 gold. That's not happening. Is it 16 gold? Because that's quite a bit. Yeah, it is 16 gold. Eee. That's not going to be fun. Okay, so we're also going to need to make some chests, which we probably passed. Yes, so we need to make 4 of these. For those, good. You got that. Probably something that I need. Okay, deployer, we need a lot of cobblestone also, so we might as well make that. And we'll use this project table as our cobblestone creation table. Deployers. So first we'll make the deployers, which will require some redstone. So 4 of those. Now we're going to need to make the filters, which will require this, and it'll require some red doped wafers. So that's a few filters already, but it's not nearly enough. And we're going to need another condenser eventually. What we'll also need are is a timer. So we'll go over here and make some stuff for a timer. Probably get stuff right for multiple timers, but that's another thing entirely. Okay, we got enough redstone. We are going to need some redstone torches, however. Yep, bypassed it. Okay, 2. That's good. So, timer. Got those points. I think I made my point. Get this, because that's going to create enough. Let's see, 3 wires. And anodes, because we just need to make them. Gosh darndest. Okay, get those, pointer and counter, good, and we don't have a lever, but that's not really necessary at this moment. Sorry, Enderman, I know you left me a gift, but I don't care. Okay, so we're going to need to start by putting filters around this area. We're going to eventually need to get more of them by harvesting, probably for the last time, our pumpkins. But let's try to make some tubes and redstone tubes to have an idea of what we're doing. Okay, glass, check. So let's make 16 of each. Actually, we're going to need a lot more redstone tubes than normal pneumatic tubes, so let's go with this, this, and that. Okay, so redstone tubes will be interacting with all of the filters. There's no doubt about this. So the filters will pull empty buckets to the deployers. But there will be some other filters which will go on top of these tubes to help tubify it or something. You know, something catchy. Okay, let's make some walkways so we can get up. And so we'll have a filter here. And we'll also have deployers facing like this. Deployer, deployer, deployer. And the cow will sit on there. And of course, there's filters there. These filters will be pulling out milk buckets. Okay, so that's good, that's good. This needs to be there. And to make sure they don't the cow, which we'll be milking, doesn't get out, we'll need to do that. Okay, so now, next we'll need to make some covers, I think would be the best idea. Covers, there we go. Covers, and actually we're going to, let's just make all of these covers, because we're also going to need to do something else important. We'll need to make some of these into jacketed wires. So when we connect the redstone timer to this, it'll be able to connect. Now, this needs to all be covered because we're going to have some redstone tubes here. That isn't supposed to be there, and the redstone tubes connect with the deployers, also activating them when it gets ticked. Because, you know, it'll get ticked. It'll really get ticked. Wouldn't you if you had to milk something all day long? I would. Then again, I'm not a farmer, so I don't really understand you. And we're gonna need some more redstone tubes, aren't we? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to need some more. We're gonna need some more to get some more. Or something like that, I don't know. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to have to cover them so that these do not connect. Okay, I think it's all correct. Connected. Now the only way it will connect is by, well, we'll need a tube that comes out of here. And we'll have that go out and around to some other condenser which we'll have. Now, of course, we'll need them connected to each other to make the redstone count. You need the redstone to count, come on. What are you talking about? And we'll need every tube section to connect to the same redstone pulses, which will be going throughout and originally attached there. So if we bring this and make some of this redstone, it'll connect right there and start all of this machine up. Now we're going to need those filters, and we're going to need the 5 diamonds to make more condensers. So we're going to have to reap that. Stop shooting me. Let's put some of this stuff away. In fact, most of it. So let's put most of this stuff away because we don't need it right now. There's good. So I'm going to reap this, throw it in the condenser, and probably not use this field again because these guys are really starting to bug me. C'est la vie. Okay, so this might take a while, though we already have 5 diamonds and counting. So let's move these at least into here, please. And give me a condenser. Thank you. Thank you very much. So all the overflow will eventually go into, let's say, this one right here. We might move it later, but I think this is good. So overflow of diamonds will go into this chest right here. Say, here. Okay, and let's make some of that gold. And make remaining 5 filters. 5 filters, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Thank you very much. So these 5 filters, I'm going to try to place as best as I can because I don't want to bother making a screwdriver because I am lazy. So, then again, my laziness will probably kick me in the butt. 1, 2, as it usually does. 3, and me being lazy wins the award of kickassery. I don't know. Some random award I thought up of. It'd be cool. It'd kind of kick ass. Okay, there we go. We got all 5. Okay, so now what we're going to need to do is make a cow. It's a very pleasant task, I must say. Okay, cow time, cow time. We're gonna need a bunch of eggs. Firstly, so bunch of eggs. Let's go with a nice little 16. And throw them in. Good. And I don't have any glowstone dust to make this. Okay, do I have any glowstone whatsoever? No, I'm going to have to create it. Okay, so take away everything I can from this, yet again. Glowstone. Thank you. Charcoal, yeah, why not? And probably have to go in here to make as much glowstone as I possibly can. Tut-tut. Okay. Yes, you can shut up, chicken. I know you, chicken. You are chicken. I will eat you. There, cow. Perfect. Okay, moo. Now, what we're going to need to do is move out of the way and make a few buckets. So let's throw these in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. You know, just might as well. And we'll throw the eggs back in along with this. And we need to get milk 4 times to throw them into the filters so that it only takes that. It only takes milk. Funnily enough, that's the only product we want to take out of these deployers. So not buckets, we want to take milk. If we somehow get blood, I think we're doing it wrong. Milk! Okay, now the remaining ones will take buckets. And this will target buckets. And this will need to target diamonds. And let's see if we can fire this up and get it working. Set this to an interval of very quick. Good. And set it to go. Okay, we're getting it to work. It's going to take a while to start building up, because it's pretty much a slow process. So what it'll do is take items from it, slowly make them into much better goods. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, that's good, that's good. Now that we got one milker done, it should be eventually easy enough to get more milkers. Because the more we have, the better, and especially if we can get them all firing off at the same tick. So we already got a bunch of red doped wafers, so we'll just need to make some redstone. Thank goodness we have something to look at the redstone for. And redstone, some smooth stone will be fun. Because, you know, why not? And let's see, redstone, copper, to make some more wires, and I think we'll be good to go. So let's throw all this in here, throw a lot of it in here, getting one remaining redstone so that I'll be able to convert. Let's convert some stuff into that, because we'll need it later. Okay, now checking on, it's starting to build up slowly. What it's actually also building up is the amount of buckets that are in there. But eventually, we'll be able to get EMC since it's constantly going. I think it's 81 per bucket. There's 4 buckets. And it's going at 0.4 seconds, which is the optimal amount of time. So it's 81 EMC per tenth of a second, which is 810 EMC a second. Once we get some more of these wires, we'll be able to wire it up so that it's much, much, much more than that. So let's actually get a nice little plan for this, since we'll need more of them. More pistons. We'll need more deployers as well, which require pistons, but we need to get this thing all milked up, which it's going at a nice pace. In fact, let's speed it along much more by just putting these, and all the remaining stuff will just go into this condenser right now. Making diamonds. Milk to diamonds. Okay, so every 10 seconds it'll make a diamond about. approximately. Now we're going to need to make some more advanced machines and stuff. And some buildcraft power, and we're going to... Oh my goodness, we got a lot of stuff we're going to need to make. So I'm thinking that we'll make a few more milkers. And then that will be... Let's make 4 milkers to start off with. And too bad our work area isn't farther away from those annoyances. Because, as you can tell, is an annoyance that I do not find very joyful. Okay, got that. Got that. We'll make you into this. And we'll need to make a few more pistons. I think that will be enough for some more pistons. I think that's a healthy amount. Okay, pistons, good. Let's make some chests. We got enough redstone, that's good. So let's try to create some stuff out of the stuff we have right now. Can you please get away from me? Okay. Redstone, piston, chest. Let's see. No, we don't want that. We want this, 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 this. Okay, that's good. Use all our redstone. Why not? We're gonna make a lot of these. And as we already made a lot of these already. Stop analyzing what you say. You'll go insane. So we'll need to expand this platform by quite a bit. I'm thinking we'll probably max out at like 8 milkers or some extraordinary number like that. 8 might be the maximum we'll look for. Because there is a limit, really. Well, there isn't really a limit, but eventually there will be a point where you're just lagging. A, and B, you'll get so annoyed at the mowing that, you know, you'll want to leave town or stuff like that. Okay, we got 8 of these, so I think I'm just going to turn these off temporarily because we want to save as much EU as possible for later dates. It'll be fun, I promise. Okay, throw this away. Sort. And start at the next machine. We'll need some more of this glass, for one. We got the glass. We're going to need some more redstone. That's good. That's good. That's great. And honestly, I should have some sort of, you know, constant, I need redstone sort of, you know, item. Because constantly going back for fuel, not really that fun. Now, well, eventually, what I'm thinking is eventually we're going to have these all filled up with different items for all of the solar panels that we will need. Because solar panels, I think, will be our main method of, well, madness, for one, because we're going to be making so many of the high voltage ones, it'll be scary. At least I'll think so. And maybe some other things. Now we're starting to really generate the EMC, so that's good. And we know, let's finish this next one, and then I want to show you the next challenge that we'll try to tackle. There's actually 2 challenges that I think we'll tackle pretty much simultaneously, because, you know, that's how we roll. Okay, throw these in. Thank you. Throw these in, and we're going to need to... why was I doing this? Ah, yes. There we go. Okay. So the second one, we're pretty much going to make it the exact same way. So this will need to go up 5. This will need to go up 5. Same with this, after a nice little fall. Actually, if you think of it, we can do 4 challenges at the same time. It'll make it nice and fun and all that, and it'll save time, which is always a plus. Saving time is what we are pretty much doing this thing for, actually, if you think of it that way. So once again, these here, and we're going to need to cap these off. So there, 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 and there. And let's see. Filter, filter. Oops, that's not supposed to go there. Filter, and filter goes on there. And we're gonna need, let's get 5 more of these. 4, why not? Because, you know, why not? Are they faced the right way? Yes, they are. And these are at the wrong height. Son of a gun. Okay. Just going to build this last one. And then we'll continue. Yeah, I'll build this off camera because you're getting bored by now. See you in a second. Now, this is going to be the fun part. We're going to have to get it pretty much all timed off on the same one. So we'll just connect that as it is. Nice connection. Not going over, no. And we're already got that connected. Okay, so eventually we'll place this right here to make it fully connected. We'll need an alchemical chest there, condenser rather, there soon. But what we'll need to do is make a transposer. This transposer's function will basically, let's see, let's put the tubes in for now. The transposer's function will basically prevent any items to go into this system, or for instance, if there's stuff going from another system way over there, it'll prevent it going into this system. So by placing it right here, it'll be the closest destination compared to that, and everything will thus go over here. So now we're going to once again need to make some nice little random atrocities, which are taking the form of chickens. Cluck cluck chickens. I am very clucky today. Cluck 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 cluck. Okay. Chickens. Fire. You gotta be kidding me. Thank you. There we go. That was very useful actually. Okay, now we're gonna need to make a bunch. Did you? Just because. Just because. You are annoying. Okay, guess we're gonna make some more. Okay, let's actually get that sapling. And make some more eggs, because that was a nuisance. Okay, let's make those buckets first. We're going to need to make many buckets. 9. You know, just whatever. Buckets! Okay, I guess that's going to be the maximum. Okay. No, it's okay, it's okay. You can go with that. That's a perfectly logical amount that you'll go for. Okay, so we'll throw this in, and thankfully, the random number generator. No! Thank you. Are you happy? Thank you, because you're getting a lot of milk. Okay, now we can throw these in without having a dead cow on our conscience or in our transmutation table, because that would be a little messy. And we forgot one crucial part to this entire thing. I think you'll notice it soon enough. If you haven't noticed it yet, congratulations. You have just won an amazing prize. Okay, throwing this condenser down. Can set it to bucket. Set it to go Uber buckets. Sorry, there's just a printer operating next to me and it's a bit of an annoyance, but I'm hoping you don't notice it as much. Okay, now I'll start feeding it. For some reason this isn't connected. Okay, why are you not connected? There we go. That'll work. Okay, now it's feeding it and taking away as many buckets as it possibly can. And it'll send all the excess down this chute. And we made 47 diamonds. Okay, now let's check some of the challenges that we're going to need to complete. And I hope a creeper didn't go off. That's a good thing. Okay, one of the main things that will be a difficulty for the entire thing is this one, which is called gated logic. Requires 64 of basically all of the logic circuits of Buildcraft, and in case you don't know, those are ridiculously annoying. And another thing, if I can stop saying "and" for 2 seconds, we'll need to make, I think it's over here, solar power, which requires high voltage solar array. If you don't know what that is, well, guess what? It's annoying. So this might be a short episode, but what we're going to do is... wish it was raining all the time for those little buggers. Oh, son of a... Thank you. Okay, what we're going to do now is... I'll explain what we're going to do now. We're going to basically gain as much EMC as we possibly can using, at least for now, these two milking machines. But what we'll do is build a Buildcraft power generation, basically a laser table, using some industrial craft energy by making these. High voltage, not those. These high voltage solar array, which will require 8 medium voltage solar array, which require 8 low voltage solar arrays, which require 8 solar panels. What we'll do is use logistics pipes to our advantage by saying, target this to make some coal dust, target this to make a bunch of that iron goodness, and target this, well, not to do anything really, and we'll need that extractor. So what we'll do is make another item. It won't be there, but it'll be there, and we'll make that, what is it, not the compressor, the centrifuge extractor. Actually, let's make that right now. We do have the required stuff to make it right now, right? I'm not just pulling that out of my ass. Okay, let's go. Tin. Failing already. So, we can make bronze with refined iron and tin to make mixed metal ingots. And we can use this stuff to make the carbon plates. So throw this out. Ooh. We're gonna need to switch those back on. At least these two on for now. This one on. This is gonna draw a lot of EU. See, kids, that's why you keep these machines on all the time. Even though it's potentially dangerous. Okay, it's going to have to wait for that to take a while, so let's jump a bunch of our stuff, because hey, why not? And we're gonna need to use that, so let's, in the meantime... no, we don't need to do that. Okay. Extractor. Not extractor. Tree taps. We're going to need 20 pieces of wood. And you go in there. Thank you. Come again. Got those. Got that. We're going to need another one of those. And might as well get that. And we're going to need these. So let's combine this to get that. We'll make this into awesomeness incarnate extractor, if you didn't understand. Put these coal balls in using a lot of gibble, carbon plate, and another carbon plate. Yay. And we're going to need to fuel those with a bunch of stuff, but we're good, and we're at a good enough start to not need to use our induction furnace. So let's use this, use a bunch of these, and we got our centrifuge extractor, which we'll place at an opportune place. Not here, because that's just not fun. Let's see. That's actually perfect with no lever. Target? No, that's Walmart, not Target. Get it through your heads. Place, and place. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Feed the Beast Insanity. If you like what you see, namely diamonds, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Wave Time here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.